What's good, gamers? This year in 2022, I hope you're having a good year so far, right? Thanks for pressing play. Look, you're here, I'm here because I want to celebrate games with you, right? If you're excited about the future of gaming and what gaming has to offer this year and beyond, welcome to this channel. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'm passionate about playing games, right? Especially those games that shift the gaming culture. Like, I can't get enough of those games that push consoles and PCs to their limits, right? Games that help me change and evolve as a player, changes how I approach situations, and sometimes leave me staring at the screen like, yo, video games are magic. There are plenty of other channels out there that do reviews and do them well. There are channels where they break down the mechanics, graphics, performance. You all know what those channels are. You know, been around, and you know, they do what they do, right? They serve their purpose, and they do what they need to do. But here, I want to focus on that excitement, right? I want to focus on the actual experience. Like, forget the cynical stuff, the Metacritic scores, like the corporate gaming journalists and the review scores, and let's just press play, let's just press start, and like, let's just have that experience. I'm not trying to debate on whether or not the Series X is more powerful than the PS5, or if the PS5 has better exclusives. We're not arguing if PC gaming is the best way to play. I mean, that's all gonna be subjective, right? Like, what does it matter at the end of the day? You love what you love and you enjoy what you enjoy. Why? Because video games is art, man. I'm gonna repeat myself. Video games is art. If you're as old as I am, right, and like, you've been gaming before the Metacritic scores were really important, before anybody cared about reviews and analytical breakdowns. And like I said earlier, I'm not hating on those things. Let's be clear, right? We all dive into those. I dive into those just like you guys do. I love my analytical breakdowns, right? I love the going over the mechanics and, you know, giving those fair reviews and unbiased reviews, right? Like, those things are important, right? But here on my channel, again, I want to focus on that excitement, man. Like, I get excited about new games, right? Like, I get hyped, like, and I sometimes it's like, that's all I want to focus on. I want to get right. And yeah, I get it. It's hard to do that. We've been burned, right? Like, we've been burned, man. So many times we've been burned. But I don't want to let that completely shift our culture into where we're not discussing our excitement and the hype, you know? Like, let's zoom in on that. Like, we can do both. We can make sure that, you know, these publishers and studios are being accountable and responsible, and we're making informative purchase decisions, right? Because we work hard, right? Our time is valuable, right? So yes, those things are important, but I don't want us to lose sight of that excitement, right? You think back to when we first were getting our first consoles as kids growing up, those first games, what? Let's not forget that. That's what this channel is about, right? That initial excitement of, yo, this looks dope. Let's discuss how dope it is. Let's discuss how dope it looks, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like sometimes we can overthink, like, the analytical stuff, the mechanics, right? Like, there was a whole debate on puddles on Spider-Man. What are we doing? Right? Like, what are we doing? But listen, we're not here for all that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mission statement for this channel is to bask in that experience of gaming and the art of gaming, right? I want us to share our excitement for games that are releasing this year and beyond, and then, like, share our experiences after the release. Like, I feel like confidently, man, I can speak for most of us when I say you can never paint a broad brush over a gaming experience with numbers like 0 through 10. It just doesn't cut it for a lot of people, right? Like, especially when it comes to those games you consider a masterpiece, right? Like, it doesn't cut it, right? Like, so that's what we're here for, man. Like, to get together, get hyped, get excited, and just have a conversation about what we're excited for, right? What we're ready to see, what we like to see, and then go for it. So this video is not gonna be too long. You know, this is the first video up. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do I wanna drop videos on why I'm excited about Elden Ring, Dying Light 2, Horizon Forbidden West, Starfield, Ragnarok, a bunch more, everything, man. We all know what's coming. Our pockets know what's coming, right? Our pockets know what's coming, right? So, you know, it took me way too much time, man, and courage to do this video and talk to my community on this platform. But I wanted to make sure to share my thoughts, man, and I appreciate everyone, all of you taking the time to listen. So with that being said, stay tuned, my peeps. I think since Dying Light 2 is coming out next, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a why I'm excited about Dying Light 2. You know, I missed Dying Light 1. I missed that era. I can't recall what I was doing at the time when that dropped. So I missed it. But the one thing I appreciate is like the ongoing support that Techland has provided for Dying Light 1. So I'm excited to see what they do with this one. You know, I'm picking it up for sure. So I definitely want to do an experience video, and then I want to follow up with I'm sorry, not an experience, an excitement video on why I'm excited, and then I'm gonna follow up with an experience video. So post-release, what my experience actually was with the game, you know, and see if it lives up to that excitement. You know, but definitely not rating it, not trying to review it, just sharing my experience with it, you know. And if you have the same experience, cool. Your experience may be different. That's cool too, but let's talk about it all, right? In a format to where, you know, we can just be gamers, right? So with that being said, remember, gamers, no matter what you may be going through in this life, don't give up. Continue to show up and show out. I'm gone. Peace.